everyone, it's Jessica, and I know that a lot of you guys have asked me to do more tutorials, more get ready with me, so I figured I would do a tutorial for you guys today, and I thought, well, what should I do? I really haven't done very many, but I thought, well, why not do my everyday look? I think I did an everyday look in the past, like as a get ready with me video, but it's changed, and you know, we all switch up our makeup routine, I would like to think, or at least most people that probably watch these kinds of videos do. So mine switched up a little bit, but it's a really natural and kind of simple look, but there's still a little bit of shimmer to it, you can see. So if you are interested in learning how I created this look, stay tuned.
Hey everybody! Okay, so first things first, I'm going to start with my Paula's Choice Tinted Moisturizer, and this one has an SPF of 30, which is great, so it's protecting me, but it also has a little bit of coverage since it's tinted. And I'm also, of course, going to use my EOS Sweet Mint Lip Balm, my favorite, to moisturize my lips while I'm doing my makeup. Okay, so then for foundation, I'm using my Revlon Color Stay Whipped, one of my favorites. And I'm just going to dot that all over my face and extra kind of in spots where I feel like I need a little more coverage. And then I'm just using a Diva Beauty kind of thicker buffing brush. Sigma makes a good one too. Just to blend the I poked myself in the eye. But I'm blending from the middle out and working it back into the hairline so I don't have like a mask-like effect. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, so then I'm going to do my brows. I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in medium brown. And I'm just going to comb through it with the spoolie and then starting on kind of the bottom of the brow, doing a darker line and then working my way up and doing the same, of course, on the other side. And then I'm just going to brush through them with that really thick, dense spoolie. And I love it because it's small so you can really get in there, but it evenly distributes the color. I'm going to use the Essence Lash and Brow Gel. Not one of my favorites, but it kind of gets the job done, but it doesn't hold as well as the Anastasia version does. For concealer, I'm using my Maybelline Dream Lumi in the brightener shade, and I'm just going to kind of make kind of a smaller V thing. Since this is an everyday look, I don't go too crazy with the concealer. But I'm just going to use my fingers to blend it in because this formula really melts right into the skin. Okay, so then I'm using my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder just to kind of set the under eye area just a little bit. And then I'm using the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer and my giant Sedona Lace fan brush that I love. And I'm just going to kind of lightly bronze the face. Not really a strong contour, but I am going to put it in kind of the lower part of my cheekbones and a little bit on the tops of my forehead a little bit, you know. Anywhere the sun would naturally kind of hit is where I'm going to hit it, or where I want to create a little bit of shadow. Then I'm using my Maybelline Master Highlight Blush, and it's in the rose shade. And just going to put it on the apples of my cheeks, just using an Altair Beauty brush. And then I'm going back with my foundation brush because it was a little too strong, I think, and just kind of blending it in so it doesn't look as harsh. Since this is kind of an everyday look, you don't want it to look too cray. Going back with my Rimmel Stay Matte and a Sonia Kashuk powder brush, just going to lightly dust over the oily parts of my face, mostly my T-zone. Then I'm using a Benefit Cream Shadow in RSVP, just a small one I have. And I'm just going to put this all over the lid using my middle finger so there's not too much pressure. And it blends out pretty easily, and I don't want it to be completely blended out. I'm using the NYX Single Shadow in SOS, one of my favorite gray tone ones. And I'm just going to blend this kind of really easily into the crease. I'm just using a fluffier eyeshadow brush from Diva Beauty, but any brush would work that's kind of fluffy, and just kind of working it in. There's no real wrong way to do it. And then I'm going to use a tinier brush, or a smaller brush, and using the same shadow, just darkening up that outer corner and outer crease area. And a little bit on the outer part of the lid. Then I'm using my Maybelline Color Tattoo Pigment in Barely Brazen, which is a nice shimmery champagne color. And I'm just going to put that on the inner part of my lid. You could put it all over the lid, but I already have kind of pronounced lid, so I don't want to, you know, showcase it too much. And then I'm just using a clean brush, a very fluffy brush from Sigma, to just blend it all together. Then I'm going to tight line with basically any black liner. This is an Urban Decay one I've almost used up. But I'm just tight lining, filling in the waterline area and in between the lashes and all of that just to darken it. And then after this, I'm going to use my cream liner from Starlooks that I adore as well. I also like the Maybelline and the L'Oreal ones. And I'm just using an angled brush to thicken that line, and this kind of really sets it. If I only had one kind of liner, it would be cream or gel liner. I love them. But I'm going to just thicken the line, darken it, I'm going to have it thicker on the outer part of my eye, just based on my eye shape. And I'm also creating a little bit of a wing, which I'm going to perfect a little more with this liquid liner from Rimmel, which is one of the Scandalized ones. Again, not one of my favorites, but I'm just using it right now, trying it out. So, but yeah, so I'm, again, going over the line and mostly working on that little wing. It's not a big wing. And I'm going to fix it with my eye makeup remover from e.l.f. that I swear by. It's $3. And you can really do a lot with these, but especially for cleaning up wing tips. And mine, of course, is just a small one. Then I'm using my Starlooks Exit to Eden liner just on my outer lower lash line. I'm not going all the way around. Again, with my eye shape, I don't like the way it looks on me. So I'm just doing the outer part. I'm going to comb through my lashes with a lash comb that I have. I really like the metal kind. And then I'm going to curl them with my Tarte Lash Curler. And then the mascara I'm using is a Mary Kay one. It's their Ultimate Mascara. And it's not my favorite. It's okay, but it's not nearly as volumizing as many that I've used. But it doesn't clump, which is also nice. But again, not my favorite. I ended up having to go over it about 3 or 4 times just to get even close to the look I wanted. And even then, it wasn't as good as it could have been, I think. So, not my favorite, but it's not terrible. And then I'm going to line my lips with the nude pink shade from the NYX lip liner. And it just kind of, it almost matches my lips perfectly, but it just kind of cleans up the look a little bit, I think. And of course, this is a step I would skip if I was in a rush. But then the lipstick is MAC Angel, which is another favorite, just neutral pink color. Just going to throw that all over it. Got a little on my teeth there. And that pretty much completes the look.
Ooh. Hopefully that was helpful for you guys to watch. I know that I've gotten plenty of requests to do tutorials and more videos like this, so I'll definitely be working on that. If you have any specific requests of certain types of looks you'd like me to do, please let me know down below. I'm going to try and switch these up so it's not just voiceover type like this one was all the time. I'm going to do some with music. I'm going to do some where it's kind of more like a talk through, like we're just girlfriends getting ready together. Just know that I'll be switching that up a lot. So if you didn't like this style of video, I'll have other kinds coming up soon. And I'll catch you guys very soon. Bye.